Now, this episode of Origins I watched a week ago.
Yeah, same here. And as I mentioned the other day, I had been drinking and then also had some other things.
Yay.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Welcome to Stargate Zing, Patrons Only Party, a special edition of your favorite Stargate Gazing podcast. I'm your host, Kathy.
And I'm your other host, Mary.
On the first of each month, you can hear our discussion of the miniseries Stargate Origins.
How are you today, Kathy?
I'm doing pretty okay.
Excellent.
For reasons we talked about just a little while ago.
Yeah. Decent day all around.
Yeah.
It's February now.
Yeah.
At least when this comes out.
Holy Hannah.
Holy Hannah.
It's February.
It's almost Groundhog Day, and I hope that groundhog does not see its shadow because I've had enough of winter already, even though it's not actually February yet.
I didn't think winter had started yet.
I know, we have only had like one snowstorm, but we've also had like 2 cold days this week, so 2.
Yeah. Oh my god, 2.
It's all right. I'll sit here and drink my wine and talk about Stargate, and everything will be great.
Sounds perfect. Yeah. I'll be drinking my water.
You're drinking water?
That's all I had. Well, I just drank hot chocolate, so I thought if I drank anything else after that, it would probably not go down very well.
I'm actually drinking wine because what I really wanted was coffee, but I was too lazy to make coffee, so I was like, fine, I'll just have wine instead. You know.
There should be boxed coffee that you can
Right?
just...
Yeah, I need like those Dunkin' box of Joes, except that I don't really like Dunkin' Donuts, but yeah, I need that on my counter.
Yeah.
Because decaf coffee with black would have for sure been a healthier choice. But here we are. So what are we talking about today?
I hope so. Today we're talking about Stargate Origins, only season, episode 6.
All right. We've made it past the halfway point.
Woo!
There's 10, right? Tell me there's only 10.
Yeah, I think
Pretty sure
so.
there's only 10?
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Yay!
We're almost through this train wreck of a show.
That won't be the end of our bonus content for Patreons, but
No.
we are not going to be sad to get away from this particular show.
Maybe it'll turn around in the last few episodes.
Yep. Maybe.
All right.
Episode starts in a makeshift movie theater. They're prepping their home movies, the Nazis. Somehow they've convinced the weird bird queen lady and some other person who is not the warrior chick we met before, like a lady in waiting or something, to come and watch home movies with them. And she didn't kill them right away. So, don't know how that happened, because this is just how things are now. I would have been interested to actually see that introduction, but we don't get it. Brucke is talking to Trip, and Trip is kind of translating for him, because apparently he can at least somewhat muddle his way through ancient Egyptian and understands English that Brucke is speaking to him. Basically, the Nazis have some propaganda footage that they're trying to use to convince the Queen that they should become allies, and it just so happens that the Queen right now also kind of needs an ally because she's got this baby that everybody wants to kill, and she's not on very good terms with Ra, so she wants a little bit of extra help protecting herself and her baby against Ra. Still, the Queen is confused as to why so many people follow the strange little man. Yeah, she sends her handmaid away with the baby at this point and approaches Brucke and then pulls a knife on him. And he pulls a gun on her. And he fires it and laughs, I guess, because he's like, haha, my gun's more powerful than your little knife thing there. She wants to know if the followers of the strange man love and worship him, and Brucke confirms that they do, and the Queen is pretty pleased to hear that. And Brucke is like, wait, there's just so much more for you to see then.
But wait, there's more!
Great.
Yeah. Cool.
Daddy Trip is wiping his forehead with his bound hands, and that transitions us to Catherine, who's wiping her own forehead.
I missed that one somehow.
Yeah. Gotta have those sweaty head connections.
Yes.
I don't know. Catherine and James are hanging out by Wasif, who is in bed because
kind of
he had
recovering.
just been recovering from his what should have been a fatal
Yes,
wound I
from
assume.
his fatal stabbing.
Yeah. Catherine's still banging on about finding her dad. James like, nobody's stopping you other than armed guards and no plan. So
He's
yeah,
very
they're
supportive.
having a little. Yeah. They're doing their they are terrible together routine. And Catherine's like, he's all I have, and James is like, that's not true. You have other people like me, your terrible boyfriend. Yep. And at this point, Wasif wakes up, and I thought he was going to tell them to shut the fuck up, but unfortunately he tells them to kiss already.
Yeah, telling them to shut the fuck up would have been way better.
Yeah. He wants to know where his clothes have gone.
A valid question.
And yeah, James explains that they were covered in blood because he was stabbed. And Wasif is looking around for a wound that he cannot find.
This land is full of magic sticks
Yeah.
between Catherine's stick that she feels as a wondrous weapon and the actual magic stick that healed him.
Yeah.
Catherine's father unearthed a doorway to a land full of magic sticks.
Saved by the magic stick.
So many magic sticks.
I think Kasuf comes in then, yes, and gives him clothing. Yep. They all seem to be in somewhat better spirits than they have been in the last few episodes, which is a nice change. Kasuf is trying to communicate with them, and Catherine tries to communicate by saying something loudly and slowly, which is how you should talk to people who speak a different language from you.
Absolutely.
You need to let us leave.
I just need to point out here, too, that the name of the outpost that Kasuf has just told them is Nozdevil.
Oh, okay. I wrote that, but then I was like, that's not a word. That's clearly me not, like...
It's not, but that's what they went with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, she's the worst when she's trying to communicate with Kasuf.
Yeah. And Wasif, though, apparently kind of understands Kasuf and tells them that this is Kasuf's place, basically, and that they're his prisoners. I think that's what he said.
Sure.
They're like, oh, you're Egyptian. You understand it.
Of course, yeah. All Egyptians understand each other, even if their cultures have been separated by thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but Wasif's like, yeah, I sort of understand him because my grandmother or grandfather, I don't know, spoke Coptic, and it's similar to that. I don't know,
I'm
but
unconvinced.
he isn't interpreting everything anyway.
The majority of Egyptians, according to explorethearchive.com, stopped using Coptic between the 11th and 16th centuries. So
Maybe Wasif's gran is super old.
not impossible, but not very likely that she was still speaking it. Because, like, it would be like if people were still speaking, like, Old English. Although I guess some people still speak Latin, which is obviously ancient.
True.
So, all right. Continue.
Catherine picks up, like, one word, which is danger, right?
Yeah.
Or she hears kisa or whatever.
Yeah.
Kisa.
So she puts her hand on his shoulder and says kisa to him. That was to Kasuf,
Yeah.
right?
Kisa.
Yeah, kisa. But then some more menacing men come in with weapons, and Wasif tries his best to translate between them. And he tells them the guards are telling him that they are being held until they can be brought to Aset. James starts to talk, and one of the guards slaps him in the forehead.
Let me try. We are...
He deserved it, though.
Yeah, he did deserve it. Catherine's still trying to talk to them in English, and also the only word she's learned.
Kisa.
She asks Wasif what the name for her father is, and then she tries to tell them that they're looking for her father.
Do they say they're looking? I thought they were looking for the Nazis.
Yeah, I think Wasif says something about a bad man, and then
Makes the Hitler salute
Hitler
and puts his finger up like a mustache, yeah.
gestures. Yeah.
A bad man took her father.
Yeah. They're not having great luck conveying what they want and also getting anywhere with these guards as far as, like, not being trapped there with them. But then Catherine sits down and takes out her pendant and starts kind of like just, I don't know, fiddling with it. And the guard recognizes it, though, as belonging to Ra, and then they all kneel down and ask for forgiveness. And Catherine realizes it's because of the necklace.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she holds it out at them, like, tauntingly and smiles, which I thought was bad. Just bad.
Yeah. She's like, finally an advantage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We get an interesting transition here to an amulet that the queen is holding wherever she happens to be. Apparently, this amulet is a sign of good luck and prosperity. But Tripp says, well, not for everybody. We get to see some more German home movies. It's thrilling. About as thrilling as you would expect. People marching, people yelling, people being terrible. But the queen is pretty transfixed and asks if all the people that she's seeing in these videos are slaves. And she stands up in front of the projector. The image is shining on her face, and she talks about how thousands of years ago you fought to free yourselves from servitude. And Tripp nods, and she's like, but now you're ready to serve us again. Yep. And then Tripp tells her that he's not going to translate for tyrants or gods. Brucke slaps him for that, because he's not so happy about it. But the queen just laughs. She thinks it's funny. And so Tripp tells Brucke that she wants slaves. That's cool. The queen dramatically walks away from the screen and sits back down where she had been before. Somehow, though, the slideshow was still reflecting on her face anyway, which was interesting. And somehow she got a gun. I don't know where it came from, but she throws her arm back over her shoulder, and there's a gun in her hand that she's kind of like just slinging over her shoulder. And we get that weird camera spinning to exit.
Yeah.
What the hell is with the weird camera spinnings to exit that they end every episode with? It's stupid.
Yeah. I think she got the gun when she was being delightful about it being fired or being delighted by it being fired.
Oh, I don't know how I
Yeah.
missed that. Oh, I know how I missed that because I was on vacation. That's how I missed that. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That was the episode.
It was.
Did you like the episode?
Actually, I kind of did. It was more interesting than the last few, I think, where stuff happens besides them bickering.
Fair.
I mean, not a lot happens. We've got movement in the story where Catherine's pendant comes into play, and Brucke may or may not make this alliance with this Gold who wants to enslave the human race again and protect her baby. It was better than the last few, I think.
Fair.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I mean, I for sure wouldn't say I love it. It's just not a great show, and I really hate that I have to say that I like the scenes with the Nazis way better than the scenes with James, Catherine, and Wasif, but they're just more, and I'm not saying that the Nazis are likable characters either. Like, I've complained, I know, that Catherine and James are not at all likable, but at least the scenes that the Nazis are in are interesting and, like, seem to be advancing a storyline in some way, whereas the scenes with James and Catherine and Wasif are just James and Catherine bickering and then Wasif acting as comic relief, even though, like, he really should be more of a main character because he's better than the other two, in my opinion. So thankfully the scene with them was pretty short and we got more actual, like, storyline things that seemed to have a purpose, I guess you could say. So yeah, I find it more interesting than the last few episodes we've had. Yeah. What's next?
Agreed. Let's see. This random description that I don't know where it came from. Stargate Origins, season only, episode 7, titled episode 7. Aset shares her end of the bargain, giving Brucke the chance to devise a new plan for his return to Earth. Catherine realizes the terrible consequences of what could happen if Brucke finds a way off the planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's about it from my end. Okay. That's how I talk now. Yeah.
Totally
my end.
normal.
Woo.
Totally normal.
I am.
All right, well, that's it for today. As always, thank you so much for your continued support. Feel free to get in touch with us. via Patreon or Twitter or email or whatever method you prefer. And thanks for staying with us. I'm Mary.
I'm Kathy.
And you've been listening to Stargazing for patrons only. The end.
The end.
My brain doesn't work.
Yeah. Brains are for people. I don't